What if one morning you wake up, go to the washroom, turn on the tap, and no water comes out? You check the water tank, and it is empty too. In distress, you call your neighbor, and he tells you the exact same story. In this state of worry, you go outside and see that everyone is saying the same thing: our water is gone too. Suddenly, you hear a man shouting loudly, informing everyone that the news on TV says all the rivers have dried up. The groundwater has sunk too deep to reach. Now, nothing is left but the salty water of the ocean. Just think for a moment, what would people's emotions be? We are so lucky that we have one God who is not only the Lord of the worlds, but also the most merciful. He created humans and did not leave them to their fate. Instead, He took care of their every single need and gave them all the facilities required to live life. Let us discuss one of the most important facilities: water. But first, I want to place a question before you. Most of you have drunk Coke. You know a maker made it with great skill, adding this and that, combining it at a specific temperature and condition to create that taste. Can any of you imagine that the water coming from your tap could, after millions of years, automatically turn into Coke without a maker? No one can think this, because it is impossible. If a drink cannot make itself, how can we believe that nature happened automatically without a maker? That hydrogen and oxygen formed automatically? That they developed the power to bond with each other automatically? That they became vast, salty oceans? That the water automatically turned into vapor and moved toward dry land? That it rained in a specific way, as gentle drops and soft snow, not dumped like a bucket of water or thrown as heavy ice blocks that would break people's heads? That sweet water reservoirs collected underground at a specific depth, not so deep that people could not extract it? Did all this happen automatically through evolution? Absolutely not. It is God who did all this work with extreme order and precision. Just as a Coke bottle cannot make itself, how can we accept that this all happened automatically? Our God, the Lord of the worlds and the most merciful, followed a plan. He made the earth for us to live on. He made water for us to drink. Through that water, He created and grew animals and plants. When all the things humans needed were ready, then He created us and made all these facilities serve us. What a magnificent God! Should we not, then, be His grateful servants? God Almighty created us for a single purpose: to worship Him. We were not created merely to chase after money. But look around today. Most people have lost sight of this. Instead of seeking God and making worship their ultimate goal, their entire focus is consumed by earning wealth and chasing worldly luxuries. God does not forbid earning money to meet the necessities of life. However, He prohibits making money the sole purpose and forgetting all other duties. The best practice in the sight of God is to spend part of the day earning a livelihood to cover your needs, and to devote the remaining part to prayer, doing good deeds, and worshipping Him, so that you may find peace of heart. But here is a challenge for those who are obsessed with this world. You may have everything on the outside, but I guarantee that your hearts are empty. There is no true peace within. Such people spend their entire lives trapped in anxiety and stress. And then, one day, death arrives. Suddenly, everything they gathered is left behind for others to take. Always remember this one truth: when you stand before God for your final judgment in the hereafter, your worldly wealth will be useless. The only currency that will matter is your sincerity, your worship, and your good deeds. Only deeds done with a pure heart will save you from the long and painful punishment of that day. So, take a moment to think. Create a change within yourself. And pray to God sincerely: "O Lord, guide me to the straight path." It is His law that He definitely answers anyone who calls out to Him with deep sincerity and guides them to the right path. However, sincerity and consistency are prerequisites. Therefore, call upon Him with patience and perseverance. God willing, He will surely guide you.